I like to start fucking blazing when I start my years. So here's my take. This would be edgy if I did either side on its own, but I'm going to take two different hot takes, fuse them together into an otherworldly hot take. And then on top of it, not only is it specific to these teams, but when you look at the bigger picture, it's so contrarian, it's insane. So are you ready for the hot take? Are you ready? Listen to the whole sentence before you react. Team Liquid will win a CS2 major, but Astralis never will. Yes! It's bad enough if I just said Team Liquid would win a major, mate. I'm having them win it.
It's over? Did you finish the sentence?
It's over. It's over.
Oh. Yeah, it's over.
Hit me with it. Come on.
Are you serious? Are you fucking serious?
I don't mean these lineups just ever in CS2. Team Liquid will win a major. Astralis never will.
So you are just like protecting yourself with a 10-year clause, right? So you can say like 6 years from now when we revisit this, you're going to say like, it's still being played. You never know. Like, give me a timeline, Duncan. Don't be that guy. Don't be Maui.
Oh, yeah.
I thought you were a man about it.
Here's the thing. Fair enough. I will say it. No, because here's the problem with that, though, because I agree with you. To evaluate it, we need the time limit. But technically, it makes it harder for me. If there's 20 majors, Astralis can never win one. But if you want, I'll make it a limitation. All right, what about this? Within the next 3 years, no Astralis major and Team Liquid.
I was going to give you a better offer. Give you like more time. I'd say like 10 CS2 majors.
10 majors? We can do that if you want. We can do that.
I mean, that's very generous from me because I'm a fair guy. Always will be. You know, that's how it goes. Okay. But the thing is, 10 majors.
Yeah.
And you think Liquid is going to win one of them?
Because here's why. Liquid, as they've shown with this first lineup, they look like they have ambition again, mate. I can tell you Zeus is a very ambitious coach. He doesn't just want like budget play. He wants to win the major. That's his goal. Meanwhile, I think already you've seen with this Astralis team, look, it has potential. But mate, they have, ever since they broke the original lineup of Astralis up, name one lineup they ever had where every player fit the roles and was good. There hasn't been one. Ever. I don't think even this one works yet. It's got mega players, but they haven't nailed it yet. So I think, you're essentially putting your faith in the orc here, mate. I know Liquid didn't do it in CSGO, but I think Astralis is going to be a train wreck. I think this team could be good, but I think the dark horses. I don't know why you're going to get the number one team out of a Danish team in fucking CS2, but if you disagree, you disagree. Come on.
I disagree because you said like your argument was like because Zeus is ambitious and they're ambitious. I'm ambitious too. I want to have a 9-inch cock, but it's never going to happen.
Yeah, but that analogy doesn't work. First of all,
not going to happen.
Zeus already signed a lineup that could win the major. What are you talking about? Yeah.
What do you mean this?
This lineup can't win the major. It's impossible.
Are you impossible?
I think this lineup could win the major. I'll tell you right now. That doesn't mean they're number one. If I had to pick right now, gun to my head, I'm listing how many teams could win the major. This would easily be top 5.
Hey, you say Liquid is one of them?
Yeah.
You lost your mind. You're worse than Maui.
All right, tell you what. Here's what you'll do. Give me 5 teams that would win the major ahead of this Liquid team.
You want me to just go like through rankings? Vitality.
Yeah, Vitality is 1.
FaZe.
2.
VP.
Already that's sus as fuck that you've got. Maui's bad enough when he's in the. You're having to win in a major, bro. But okay, VP. I need 2 more. After VP.
Okay, let's see who else. Cloud9.
I double fucking dare you to say G2 cocksucker. Go on, say it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're not. So first of all, I've already trapped you on that one.
Say G2 ever again. But the thing is, like, that VP and Navi can win before Liquid. Who can win before Liquid? That's the real question.
Okay.
Like, do you think that Falcons can win before Liquid?
Listen, I have Liquid winning, so don't worry about me. Ask Maui. He's the one who has to win. Where are you going on this, Maui? Is it as bad as Kassad says? Where are you going on this one? Listen, it's a mega spicy take.
I think that this 5-man lineup for Astralis is definitely better than this 5-man lineup for Liquid. That being said, I think that this 5-man lineup for Liquid is probably closer if they make one change, because I trust KD in it more as an in-game leader than BlameF based off of what I've seen so far in the history. So I think that like with Liquid, like the overall take, I'll just zoom out and do the overall take here. I do think that Astralis right now, this 5-man, I just don't think it's getting better for Astralis, but I do think it could get better for Liquid. And that's kind of me judging the org as a whole, like where things have gone for them, where they're like willing to spend. Whereas Astralis, for whatever reason, this to me seems like they're one huge, massive move, but everything in the history of this org for me is kind of like, I mean, this fell in their lap, and they had to do it. But everything else has just been kind of like happenstance, like including this move. Whereas Liquid is the type of org that actually does go out, does seek to try to win majors, does try to like put things together, and they will make moves if they don't think things are going well. But Astralis, I've seen them multiple times now.
By the way,
kept the lineup
to your
way too
point,
long than they should have.
you could actually argue the only reason they even have this super team is because of the shenanigans of fucking Stabby. That's it.
Yes.
They didn't even
exactly.
choose it. It's just
They
whatever
had
the
to
fuck
pay
happened
for
there.
it.
True.
They have to pay
True.
2 million. Like it's not just
True.
They did. Yeah, but it didn't seem like they had like the eye to make a team that was gonna actually put itself forward to be competitive. But Liquid actually, like, for me, I just think they need to maybe do a couple things. I think one is really think about if this Skulls move is the right guy for them right now.
It's funny that
yeah.
you grab on the worst name that you can possibly grab. Like
You
it's
think
just no. The thing is like this. I had a hot take that will kind of
Okay.
compliments Duncan,
Go on, do
right?
it.
Because I will let's say it like this: if Liquid with this lineup goes to top 5, I will automatically agree with you on this take. With you that they're going to win a major. But if they don't, that's not going to happen.
Okay.
The thing is, like, my hot take is that this Liquid lineup is a ticking bomb that is waiting to explode in any moment. And I'll tell you why. You said Zeus is ambitious. Yeah, okay. I can see that because the guy won 2 majors. The guy has opinions. The guy is not afraid to, try to do his own thing, and he knows what he wants, right? But the problem is everyone else we go in that team, we know that Yekindar and his personality and his attitude towards the game and towards like this, the social media spotlight and all these things. Cadian is the same as him. Then you have Twist, who is never going to say something, never going to be quiet, but he's going to say things. He's going to be vocal about things and issues.
Oh, you think there's going to be conflict within the team?
There is going to be so many egos fighting for like the voice there.
Okay.
That is going to become unbearable to play there for certain people, right? You have Nav. I know Nav. I know he's as a type of person who's not going to complain, but you're going to see him unhappy. When he's unhappy, he's a bad player. He's a bad teammate. You don't want to be around him when he's unhappy with the team. He's just going to sit there and passively really annoy you and drain your life out of you because he's unhappy with what's happening. But he's never going to go out and say, like, listen, you can't really fucking do this anymore. It bothers me. He's not that person. He's too nice. But you're going to feel like this coming out of him because it's stronger than him. Then you have, obviously, Cadian, who has a massive personality there. Massive personality. And things he built, he probably, wants to introduce many of these things in the new team. Yekindar, we already said that he has a massive personality. Skulls is just a piece there that's going to be fitting wherever the gap is. They're going to disregard what he needs, pretty much because the other guys have the priority to do whatever they want to do, and he's going to be failing because of that. Not because he's a bad player, but because I think he's a good player. And who is the 5th guy? Who did I forget?
Skulls.
Sorry?
Skulls?
No, I was talking about him. I was talking about Twist, right? And there is, like I said, there is too many personalities and egos. I'm not saying bad egos, they're just shit people. They're just too different and they are too strong personalities right now. And I don't think you can easily this is not Real Madrid. Liquid, as good as the org is, they have the championship culture and the mentality. They're not fucking Real Madrid. They're not Liverpool. They don't have that type of organization that can deal with these kind of situations. Because we saw it in the past. They had like less personalities and they still imploded. With Patsy and Yekindar and Reinbaker, the previous line of whatever the fuck it was.
Sure.
So I think this team is a ticking bomb. And unless they do something crazy good on this major, because they're probably going to qualify, I don't think anybody else can, besides them and Fury and Complexity, and do something crazy like a playoffs on the major, there's going to be changes. And there's going to be 1 or 2 changes coming in. And the only guy who is going to be changed, I think, is going to be Skulls and maybe Yekindar. Because they're probably going to be, we can't do this anymore. We have to ship him back to Europe.
Here's the thing. Luckily for me, I have 10 majors, so it's all good. Like I said, I don't have to have this 5-man lineup make it. I can have any within 10. Also, I'll just say this. That's where Zeus will be this panacea that cures all ills, Kassad. Because what he'll do is he'll go up to fucking Twists and he'll go, it's all right, Twists. Brokey's not here. He hasn't died yet. You don't have to go into a site on your own. It's all right. Rops isn't behind you. You can choose when you want to lurk, mate. Twist will be like, oh, phew, I can breathe finally. Oh, I can be myself again. Then he'll go up to fucking Yekindar and he'll go, Yekindar, I think you're actually... Don't tell the others. I think you're actually really fucking smart. You should be the IGL. But you know what? Here's what. The others can't handle it. You know, they're big egos. So what we're going to do is this. You're just going to tell me all your brilliant IGL ideas. But don't tell the others because they don't understand you, Guardian. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take them all on board. And don't worry, I'll definitely get Cadian to like integrate them all. But just only tell me though, okay? It'll be like a special thing between us. And then he'll go up to Cadian and he'll go, Cadian, listen. I know there's no fans here. I know there's no chanting in the crowd. I know there's no flags. But you're enough. You're a great IGL, and that's enough. And in that moment, Cadian will realise, it's not about being an attention whore. Shit, I should have actually been trying to win the major all up. Fuck. Bloody hell. Oh, that's what... And suddenly, it'll all be fixed. Basically, Zeus will be like Robin Williams' character in Good Will Hunting. And he'll be like, Yekindar, it wasn't your fault. It wasn't your fault. He'll be like, you finally made the break. And then he'll win the major. So that basically, there you go. Animate that. Someone get like an animation, put all that in there. That's going to happen. And when they made the major, by the way, I definitely want that animation. We'll make ourselves on Last Nation. We'll make how Thorin told the story of how Zeus fixed all of Liquid and won the major. So
just make the animation as well when they change first 2 players in like 3 months from now.
As long as they win the major in 10 majors, it's all good with me, mate. It's all good.
See more cool, funny, interesting clips based on topics from my content? Well, subscribe to this channel then, or, you know, be a pleb and don't.